like, I don't mess with you, Alana. I don't mess with you. And then some people in the LSPD are always just like, you know, putting me down, especially after I won my first court case. An officer was
how did she apologize to you, by the way? I'm very curious to hear this.
She said, I heard you had a problem with me saying what I said about you about your bench trial. First of all, it wasn't a bench trial. But she said, I just wanted to let you know I wanted to know if everything was okay. I said, yeah, it's okay.
Wait.
I apologize.
She did or didn't?
She didn't. Well, to be honest, I really
because she's not sorry any damn way. She doesn't give a fuck. She thinks that LSPD is toxic, and I fucking hope that she just fucks off the BCSO.
Oh my God! Wait, who are we talking about?
Nino, I am fucking pissed right now.
Wait, what? What
just had 2 meetings in front of the senior buns with multiple people running around. By the way.
All right.
Okay, drive away from these people. I literally can't with people right now.
Wait, you had a wait, what?
Oh, Haze wanted to have a meeting with me in front of Senior Bun. And it was about wanting to transfer to fucking BCSO. And that LSPD's toxic, and we allow our high command and lieutenant just sit there and let toxic shit get spewed at meetings.
Wait, hold on.
I'm telling you, I just had to go vent to Avery because I bit my tongue the whole time because she, and I did call her out though for the, Alana was out here saying, you know, my first court case, I did a ticket for being, and that she won, and she was proud of that. Like, we want you, we encourage you to, you know, announce good things, right? Okay, and she's like, well, it was about BCSO, and I talked to Bean, and blah, 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 and I know the real reason she even wrote the ticket. Like, holy I said, so you cutting her off in the middle of announcing something she's proud of, and you don't call that toxic, and she's like, oh, way to gaslight me, Haley. Oh, that you're toxic.
That's literally not what gaslighting means.
No, it's not. I called her on her shit.
Yeah.
Like, I literally called her on her shit.
Yeah.
Okay? And I was very respectful. I was not hyped. Like, I was I just shut the fuck up. I was biting my tongue. You know what? I don't give a damn. Bye. Like, get the fuck out the door. Then Tackle Bear right behind her. Well, you know what this conversation is. I was like, yeah, basically everything she just said.
I told you guys 2 months ago they're gonna leave. I mean, listen, it's dead weight. What are you losing? You know what I mean?
Well, so I was like, well, you know, it's gonna be it's gonna be a loss for shift 1 and shift 2 because you work, and it immediately cuts me off. She's like, could tell she's like shaking, like, what I'm a shift 1.5. I've always since you hired me, and I'm like, I was like, Haze, I'm literally just saying that you are going to be a loss for shift 1 and 2 because you take out cadets in 2, and we have like no officers there. Like she's fuming, and I'm over here like calm as fuck. Like, hello? It was like she just wanted to punch me in the face.
So
and
the two people like, that stand in the corner for the past 2 months, talking shit, are calling y'all toxic.
You know what's crazy too is when we interviewed to bring her in. The first thing I thought was, I hope she doesn't have her shit ass attitude that she's had before. And just killed somebody, Alana.
I stopped in Gold.
They're to the south. They're to the south on Meteor. They're on Meteor South. Oh, here he is.
Right there.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Hey.
A fucking rocket ship, man.
You can't be blasting through red lights.
Do you know how fast I was going?
Very fast.
Oh, shit.
You okay?
Well, that's how you go back in time, right? You gotta go fast.
At least $120.
Yeah. Do you need medical?
Hey, Maeve.
I need water.
Hey, are you busy at the moment?
Here.
I am, yes.
Okay.
I can call you back as soon as I'm freed up, though.
Sure. Forte says he has some hot PDT he would like to deliver to you.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I'm freed up.
Okay.
Yeah. It may have to be later though, because I got this, and then I got a meeting at 7 p.m.
Killing me.
So if I'm able to, I will. but I have a feeling I may know about it.
See, I stopped and go.
It's something about transfers and a chain of command. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Nobody stops and goes.
All right. I appreciate it, Maeve.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll let him know you're busy.
All right.
I'm not sure what his schedule looks like, but we can try and work it out.
Easy. All right.
Okay.
I appreciate it, Maeve.
Yeah, bye.
So obviously she's been building up whatever it is, and I understand, like, I know what it's like to build up like that and then just let it out. But like in front of Senior Buns, people are walking by. Anita's in the car. Tackleberry's in her fucking shadow, like Peter Pan.
Wait, Anita was there?
She was sitting in the passenger seat of the car.
But Anita's a sergeant, isn't she?
No. She stepped down when Viv got demoted. Anita's been, I think Anita's next, to be honest. She's not toxic like that, like them spewing, like you hear them talk, but she is really close with all them. So if she leaves, that's gonna be why. And I understand, like, again, I understand that. Like, Haze was one of my only FTIs for shift 1, and she literally takes out shift 2 people. So that's why I mentioned that, and she got all pissed off. Like, she
tried to say a nice thing, and she immediately took it the wrong way.
Yes, like, so, which tells me that all of them in that little group, which by the way they said we're in cliques, and that we only support the people in higher ranks, and I think she's I think, you know what I think?
Sorry.
She's one of those officers that used to have a higher rank and can't stand the fact that she doesn't anymore. That's what I think. I think she doesn't like just being an officer, and that nobody has to fucking listen to her when she opens her mouth negatively like she does often on the radio.
I don't know why she says we're in cliques. Literally, me and you ride together all the time, Haley.
Okay, we're not in a clique, Alana. You're just a fucking cadet.
I'm saying, why is she saying that? You guys only support the higher.
Oh, yeah. You know what it is? I think she just despises high command. Just like she said that high command just sits there. Moss is never even at our meetings. So to say that Moss lets them talk shit at meetings is fucking funny as hell to me. They all say the same thing. Tackleberry pulled me aside right after Haze in the same Senior Buns conversation. I just laughed. Like, this is, I
mean, Tackleberry's a fucking pussy. Like,
I know that's right.
Yeah. Listen, Tackleberry, let's look. You're dealing with rats and snakes. There's some history. Haze is the dumb fuck that, alongside Tackleberry, has been talking shit about LSPD since Daisy was appointed. Tackleberry is the one that said, because, got the pursuit unit, right? And then put in zero effort attempting to get other LSPD pursuit certified, and his only response was LSPD can't drive, which is inherently brain dead, because you would think as someone who has that certification, it means you have a responsibility to train others.
Yeah.
Right? Let's expand it a little bit further. Is when Daisy Dukakis, that dumb fuck, decided to stand up in front of the entire police department and make the statement that a document of a friend, Sky Faye, got released into the public, that any officer that looked at it would get fired because it's against the right to privacy, which is more than anything just shows how little she has any critical thinking or understanding of the law, let alone being second in the marshals. Is that Haze stood there defending this brain dead shit. Yep. So I don't really think you should be that worried, because do you really want someone with that mental training any of your officers to begin with?
No, I mean, she wasn't. And here's the thing I don't understand, right? Yeah. She bitched about the quality of cadets. And she's over here as one of my only FTIs for shift 1. What the fuck are you doing to
To
help
make
with
it
the
better.
goddamn situation.
Exactly.
Nobody offers solutions, Nino. Not a
No, they're
fucking person.
useless. They're
Tackleberry
useless.
bitched about the training at the our last training we had, the academy, that I didn't want to have, by the way. That I was basically forced to have because I was told by Sergeant Viv that
Oh my
she was
God.
gonna host it if
Yo,
I
this
didn't.
must have been
Cool.
spicy.
And then who ends up hosting it? Me, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Whatever. Then my FTOs that are there bitched about something not being right when they were in the situation. Instead of fixing it, they go behind my back and they bitch and say the quality of LSPD is low. Okay. And then not even come to my face and say something. Go to other people. You are the FTO. It should not just be on me. I have 1,200 things a day that I have to do. I literally can't sit here and hold everybody's fucking hand, including FTOs and FTIs who know what they're supposed to be doing. I'm telling you, Haze has never offered one solution to me, so I don't give a fuck that she's leaving. She can fuck off with the rest of these toxic bitches.
Right.
I'm done. I'm so, like, I literally don't even care. I just laughed at myself when she's like, I'm leaving. I'm gonna be honest, I knew that was what the conversation was about before it even happened. I knew she was gonna tell me she's leaving. Cool, bye. And you know why she's leaving now? Because she found out that we're not being impeached. Because now I know she waited to see if we're being impeached.
Oh, wait, what do you mean you're not?
I had suspicion, okay, that it was a certain little people that were talking shit to me about me to the marshals. And then it's getting back to me, it's trickling to me, and this person said this, that person said that.
Yeah.
Charlotte's doing her thing. Viv's over there observing things that have to do with Hydra Raid when she has nothing to do with the Hydra Raid. They're all in the same little group, right?
Yeah.
Well, the Marshall stuff has died down.
Well, yeah, because they got. Yeah.
Right.
Wait, really?
It has the last 2 days, and Moss told me to obviously try to work with them, try to talk things out.
Oh my God.
Bloody fucking blah. Anna called me yesterday wanting to be BFF, like hunting snow, which is great. Like, I am so glad for that. But at the same token, I'm looking at the shit you posted on the docket to try to shit all over our raid, where you're trying to get Miller and Shiesty impeached.
Maxwell, do you know what I did?
It's crazy.
I was going to bring it up today, but you guys were with the snow stuff. There'll be an announcement tomorrow to the rest of the city. Because they need to be appraised as well.
What is it?
The DOJ, specifically Angel, after I requested a FOIA on the last 4 months of my records, they refused to produce it, and I had to get a judge involved. I still have not received it. After this, they updated the FOIA legislation to the dog shit that it turned into. In addition to that, they added the Marshall shit after I started asking them what the fuck they're doing. And Angel sent me this nasty text. What happened was Bones went to the marshals with some bullshit about me threatening to fire Moss allegedly if they don't split the certs. You know how the conversation actually went?
What?
We've waited 3 months for Bayweather to who left LSPD because she thought I was trying to take over Air One cert when I was just writing legislation for civilians.
Oh my god.
You know that whole fucking bullshit? Yeah. And 3 months later, finally Anita gets announced a week before the mayorship, right? And I'm like, bro, we can't wait because now there's helicopters and people are breathing down our neck if they had just, instead of all this horse shit. So I said, listen, you need to just split this shit because LSPD needs to be autonomous and operate because 95% of the shit goes down here. We can't be waiting for some 2-bit sheriff office to be running the whole show, right? So Bones went to Angel, went crying over there with some horse shit, and Angel, being the dumb fuck she is, took that as gospel and texted me, you need to stop interfering with the LSPD, I think, as her way of saying change up, otherwise you're gonna get impeached type shit. And I told her, I pretty much told her to, fuck off. After those 2 legislation changes, the Marshall one and the FOIA one, I was sick of it. And so, I contested the very legislation that allows them to do anything. And the state agreed with me. Because they fucking snuck in some text saying that they're an uncontested authority, as if they can just change the law anytime they want. So, they fucked around and they found out.
In the words of Peach.
As a consequence of this, myself and Pred had a meeting. Angel called the meeting the next day, on like some high horse bullshit, right? She texts Pred. She's like, "You, me, and that moron need to meet." Listen, this moron just fucking told you to stay in your lane, and the state agreed.
Oh my God!
She went in there, into the meeting, blaming the government, blaming everything other than it was someone who is so deep into their own delusion that she still thought she was in the right. That she started blaming the state for telling her to do things that was never in writing, wasn't in place, And I can confirm this because I spoke to Bailey the other day, and he even said they never had this. You know what I mean? So she's just talking out of ass. And at the end of it, because the state said we got to sit together, work together, and like come up with come to a resolution, right? To all this, she was crashing out so heavy that when I said, "Look, we'll come up with in advance of the meeting where all the legislative bodies need to come." This isn't Angel, Pred, and Nino, right? It's the three justices, me, Pred, and Dr. Naya. I tell her, "Look, me and Pred will go write something up and we'll bring it to the meeting, right? So we can discuss it." And she goes, "No, you're not going to do that." And we're like, "What?" What do you mean?
That bitch is psycho.
It's I don't know what the fuck was coming out of her mouth, but she just was saying all kinds of wild shit and then ended up leaving.
Really?
Yeah, it was, I don't even genuinely.
What?
Yeah, I don't even know what to tell you.
So is that why the marshals are being like?
Yes, because the very contest implies that every fucking edit that they have done over the last while is going to get thrown out, and they fucking know it.
Oh, it's the one where they're in charge of our department as well.
That's not the case.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit's getting thrown out. Like, brother,
crazy.
The fact that they like I told you,
that's why they want to transfer. I'm telling you, because they know they're fucked here with high command that they don't like, and Lieutenant fucking Maxwell.
Think of the 3 years.
Bye-bye, bitches.
Yeah. There's a lot that's happened over the last week. I just haven't. It's been so busy, I haven't had a chance to let the public know. But
you want to know something we found out, Nino? So me and Haley, we were. Maybe this is why. You know how I told you the BCSO are close to the marshals?
Oh, I know they are. Fucking Ventura calls Angel his chain of command.
Yeah. That's not even it. Me and Haley were at CMC, and she saw Bones take off. He was wearing a marshal's vest, and he took it off. And on Bones' profile in the MDT, it states that he's an honorary marshal.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right in front of me, he took off his marshal's vest and then walked away. And I was like, what the fuck? Was that a marshal's vest? That's what she told me on his profile. That's not wild.
Here's the summary, right? And I think this is a pretty sober take. Is the BCSO wanted to pretend that July 3rd never happened, that the Constitution didn't happen. Angel has been drunk on that same bullshit, and they've been on this copium for so long, and people have been taking it, and now they're standing up, right?
I'm so glad that you guys did this on it, that you did this, because she walks around like you said, the judge and the jury and the executioner, are you here as a marshal or are you here as a justice? Because nobody can tell, and comes in and throws her shit all over the place in our meeting. That's why I quit going to our meetings. I'm not going to be in there if she's in there, because if she's got something to say, I'm walking the fuck out. She's so disrespectful to us, treats us like fucking pieces of shit.
Listen,
I have no respect for people like that.
Listen, at the end of the day, these are just a bunch of pussies on a power trip who all of this started off of hissing jokes. Right. Joking about hissing and shit like that Listen, these are fucking child mentality, right? Action is significantly more consequential than anything that you could ever say. And if hissing is the equivalent to trying to steal someone's job, taking power over them, taking their rights, you are actually a fucking idiot, right? But somehow, listen, motherfuckers want to say toxic. Who tried to take y'all's jobs? Who tried? Yeah. Who started from the moment Daisy was hired, calling the chief of police the chief of cadets, while you have an entire department that is not only overstepped but has demonstratively shown that they don't know jack shit. They can talk shit about your raid. Listen, I've looked at Pred's case. That is the most dog shit raid warrant I have seen in my life. I'll tell you that. I promise you, Maxwell. I want you to open up and look at that warrant. It's not even comprehensible English, and I want to. I want to say
What's
that
crazy is I was just there as a support, which is even
the
crazier.
Poor LSPD officer that wrote it, it's not her fault. You know damn well that she was forced to go down that path. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest. That officer is also part of this Haze and Tackle and all them.
I don't think you should blame. And this is something to look at soberly, right? Similar to, I don't think if Anita transfers, it's her friends, right? Has she done anything actionably wrong? Probably not.
No.
And I think in the same vein, whoever that LSPD officer is that wrote the raid warrant, you can't blame people for staying with their friends.
No, and that's right. I agree.
Which is very different.
It's their actions and the way that their demeanor is, and shitting on cadets that are up and coming, and trying to be proud of the things they're doing, and instead of embracing them, you just shit all over them because they don't meet whatever standards you have. Like, that's my problem with Haze. I don't care about Anita and the other LSPD officer. She's actually a really good officer. I appreciate the work she does. The reason I promoted her to a senior or pushed her for senior, because she's good at paperwork. She's good at her job. Some of us are still learning a lot of different things, and everybody learned from this raid. Oh, we need to make sure this verbiage is on there.
Exactly.
It's a learning moment. So instead of them going out here and calling me incompetent, you know what? Like, I'm the only fucking person that's been out here for 6, 7, 8 months taking cadets out so that we have boots on the ground for people that are calling 911. So they can all go fuck themselves if they think that I wasn't here for any other reason than that.
Well, yeah, there you go. These are fucking, like, you know, dry sponges pretending that they're still wet. You know what I mean? I just made that up. It doesn't. No.
But yeah, I don't. It's just sad though. People you thought were gonna try and help make the department better.
No, they don't
go
give
behind
a
your
fuck.
back and just run your mouth, and then and then sit with the same people who are trying to get me out of my position.
What?
They're bitches.
And other sergeants out of their position.
What have they produced?
Nothing.
That's my point. What have they produced? What have they produced exactly? I mean,
drama.
Look, I'm telling you right now, Maxwell, I've looked over Pred's case. It is hilarious, the shit that's happened. You know,
I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be that court case. I don't even know if it's gonna go to court. I'll put it that way.
Really?
It's so bad. I put on my fucking mother, on my father, on everything. I swear to you when I say that this warrant was the worst warrant I've ever read. And I've had a bar license longer than anyone else in the city. Maybe not officially, but I've been practicing law longer than anybody else. And proof in the pudding, my name and Coop's name, there's a reason it's you open up the docket, right? You'll see my name and Coop's name in it. You know, the guy who started it all. Like, never seen a warrant that bad. Yeah, don't sweat it. Like, listen.
Oh, I'm not. Honestly, it's a joke. It's a joke to me at this point. And
They're
knowing
all
that
fucking jokes.
legislation stuff is basically non-existent just makes it even better, to be honest.
I mean, they see what's coming, right? I mean, they got to play Super Soldier for like a minute, and you know, the doors are closing. Nino.
Shiesty?
Hey, this is Emma C.
What's the matter? Are you dying? What's wrong?
I'm
What?
calling you because you were
you sound like
on
you
an
just did something
emergency
you shouldn't have
contacts for a Jebediah Maddox.
Jebediah Maddox.
What did you do?
Who is that?
There's another Jeb.
Denzel.
I guess it was someone that he knew. There was a piece of paper in his pocket saying that you were friends with him and Larry Knox.
Oh fuck! Wait, is he in ICU?
He passed away.
What?
Yes.
Okay. I'll come over with Maxwell right now.
Incident or report?
Okay.
All right. I'll see you in a
Yeah,
bit.
we're over in the ICU section.
Bye.
Right back.
Hey, someone that I don't know just died at CMC, or maybe I do. I just.
You're on the ICU list?
Yeah, Jebediah Max something. It starts with an M.
The Dinkworth stuff?
Who?
Who's that?
It starts with Jebediah and then with an M.
Maddox.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Maddox. Who is that?
I just saw him
Dink?
post on Twitter. Go search Twitter for his name.
Oh my god. Okay. All right,
Maybe
we're going to the hospital. What's the matter? Go ahead, Shiesty. What about it? No, I don't want to hear what he said.
Oh, the
I wanna-
photo. I got an MDT.
I want to. It's gonna be another Vic Hanna situation, Shiesty.
Who the fuck is this?
Okay.
Oh my god. You think so? It was.
It's the hospital.
Okay. So it was an accident. Okay. So it's an accident. People have accidents all the time. What's the problem?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Haze wants to push manslaughter? Ooh. What the fuck is? What the fuck? For an accident. It's a isn't he a cadet? He's a PPL, so she wants to push manslaughter.